tonight. There you go.
Fair enough.
Like, speaking of
got-
Guilty Gear Strive, Garfield is a character I hope is in it someday. So
that would be something.
that'd be something.
That would be a moment of time.
Yep. Finally, Garfield and Justice in the same game together. I mean, either way, Garfield is definitely a character I see. I've seen quite a lot of unique ways to play Garfield in sets. Like,
It's
he's a surprisingly freeform character in that regard.
Yeah, because like there are just so many Garfield players these days.
Yes. I
We
mean,
start
why not?
on Urkin for our game number 1.
A bit of pie tennis to start off with.
Yeah,
Like,
the pie volley always as is tradition against Garfield.
I mean,
don't want-
there's no better fit of characters to do a pie ball. But like,
Yep, just pie fight.
it's funny because like Garfield is weird in that like he's probably like the main character a lot of people probably think of when they buy Nickelodeon All Star Brawl for the first time. Like, I have met a non-insignificant amount of people who buy the game solely to try for Garfield, and then just because of the way he's designed, you can play him in such a freeform manner, like compared to many other members of the cast.
Yeah, he's basically like he's like a very much like an all-rounder in my opinion.
Yeah. Like, he's definitely a bit more, like, zoning and spacing orientated with his projectile game, but, like, in general, like, he is so freeform with how you can approach it. And that was an incredible downstrong, by the way.
What a deep magic stick right there. Oh
Why
my
is it
God.
called the magic stick?
Whoa!
Oh,
Two
Well, that was
downstrongs
magic.
in a row. That is gonna do it. Make things even for the both of them.
and then you got a Hyper going for the absolutely fantastic strong dash pie situation. The only time you ever see a Garfield use strong dash.
Yeah, it's not a very good move. Like
It's not a good move, but it looks funny.
Yep, sure does.
And either way,
Oh no.
this was looking really good. Beanary, however, is always going to survive that.
Yeah, for sure.
like,
Oh, the
it
pie
is-
almost killed.
Like, quite frankly, you have to work to not survive as Hugh when you get taken off stage.
All right,
like-
reads that upbeat back on stage. The stomp, not quite gonna kill though.
It's definitely looking. I mean, I want to say it's relatively decent for Hugh just because they're surviving so well in such a late deficit. But
Oh.
that stomp's gonna do it.
What? From downtown, the dunk.
They learned that from the bad side of town, I think, because good lord, that is very violent. I mean,
It's pretty gross.
it's gross, and it's obscene, and I don't know how Beanary's gonna handle it. I mean,
Like that.
that's a good-
That's a good start.
it's a good start, and I do think Hyper could have easily come back from that, but I don't know if they just misinputted up special a bit too early.
I mean, sometimes you just sometimes you just get a bad angle. Like
Maybe.
sometimes it can't be helped.
It could be that they thought that the downwards angle would have got to ledge, but they positioned it. Maybe that's what I'm thinking. But like, speaking of thinking, I need to think of a better way to link it to this next part of the set because, good lord, it is looking pretty nasty for Beanary right now. It's definitely uphill for them, but I don't think
Trying
it's
to get some
undoable.
kinda- No, it's definitely doable for. I think it's definitely doable for Bean. It's just that
Yeah.
it's so, like, me and Hyper play offline, and so we discuss.
Oh.
We talk. Yeah, we talk a lot about Garfield and stuff. It's just like Garfield's kind of hard to hit sometimes. So like even
Yeah.
if you get something going, he just falls out of combos a lot. You know what I mean? Like it just
Yeah.
happens. Oh, that
Like-
will do it though.
It's definitely looking a lot more even now.
Yeah. Stupidly even. I can
Very.
see this going either way. Like honestly, like I
could.
think both these players have just gotten really good.
that was a
like, really
fantastic
good
parry.
punish it. Yeah, for sure. I think both these players have just showcased like really good movement, just really good strong punishes overall. It's just a matter of who gets in And who gets to keep the combo going?
No.
Oh dear.
And speaking of combos, that is a very good one.
Yep, that is gonna be it for game 1.
I do like that with the double screen share. You can tell they both just absolutely beefed it. So
For sure. Yeah.
I mean, look, if you're gonna take them down, you may as well go all the way.
Exactly.
I mean, look, you still they both like have the 4 KOs. It counted either way. So
It's true. It's
Like-
just who dies first.
wait, hang on. They both got an equal amount of kills. Does this mean this ended in a draw?
No.
Do we have to do a game 6?
No, we don't.
Oh. I wanted to rewrite the rules and annoy everybody.
Not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. Oh man. Well, that does it. I'm bringing back Saturday Snackdown.
True. You should do that.
I should. I'll make my own rules. I'll make it the worst tournament ever. And anyway, speaking of tournaments that are far better than what I have in mind, Slime Circuit Set 2 of this particular set is looking pretty decent. Like, it's looking pretty even so far on Dr. Fight.
Yep. Hyper just definitely just like, alright, like, I can just throw pies and not really have to worry right now. Like, that's fine. Oh,
Yeah.
let's get down there. Oh, not quite gonna get the yawn.
I mean, either way. Oh. I mean,
What? Oh, are you serious? That worked?
I mean,
the motorcycle is like the strangest projectile in this whole game, as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, if you've ever worked in mechanics before, you'll know that motorcycles are inherently bizarre, magical things. So again, developers are just being very true to life.
It's true, they're being very realistic in this game where a cartoon cat can just mess up a martial arts master and just a couple dads.
I mean, look, if you've ever seen Who Framed Roger Rabbit, cartoons are real, and we need to make sure we are true to life for them.
It's true.
It's very true. And you know what else is true? It's that Beanary is in very dire straits right now in comparison to Game 1.
Yeah, it makes it bad. Gets hit by the Duck Strong though. That move is like really good on
It's
against.
very, very good.
Like, especially just against like if someone's above you like on a platform, like you just hit them, and it's just pretty. Just like now you're done.
It's just as effective an upstrong as his actual upstrong. Like, good lord. He gets the pie to stop Hyper from camping ledge, which is pretty good. They set up Pookie. Don't know if Pookie's going to lead to much just yet.
Just, give it time. It always is like a setup thing.
Give it
And
time.
Not quite gonna. Not
The
quite
pogo
gonna
stick.
kill.
Could have gone a third. Unfortunately not. I mean, I don't know when Pookie's going to come out.
Oh,
they
like
come
that.
out then.
There it is.
Very
Oh
soon.
no! Gets
Oh.
the pogo.
Oh dear. You hate to see it happen to Bluefield.
Yeah. But it's alright. Hyper
It's
is
alright.
up like an absurd amount of percent. And it's basically just like one good strong away from killing at this point. As long as it's,
Although, I don't
No-
think this is undoable for Bean.
yeah.
Even now, it doesn't look too undoable. Like,
It's true, but like Beanary has to get something going. But it's so hard to
Yeah.
do that sometimes against Garfield because like, you could just put up a wall, and there really isn't that much you can do besides just wait it out. you could kill them at 50 though. Like that
That'll do
is
it.
Also something.
that's gonna have some potential.
So there's that funny word again. Oh,
I
the
didn't even
reflect.
intend to be funny. That's a first.
There's a first time for everything, my friend.
I know. I'll be funny someday.
Oh,
But
you
either
are
way.
plenty funny. Anyway, ooh,
Speaking of funny, I have a funny feeling that this is looking pretty good in Hyper's favor.
yeah. Definitely still
Unfortunately, no
possible.
kill there.
Definitely possible for Bean, but he's
It's
just,
possible,
yeah, there it
but
is.
I mean, possibilities are endless, but games can end. So, save the possibilities for next time, I'm afraid. So, game 3 now. I'm kind of curious how this is going to go for Hyper and Bean.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, is Bean going to try with the Patrick, or...
I mean, it'd be worth a shot, I think, but at the same time, he's not like feeling himself, you know? Like, he's not really up 2 games or anything. It's the opposite, so it could honestly, it's like 50-50.
Okay. Hang on, just checking. Let the commentators have their word filler. I'm guessing based on that, it means I should be reading the chat far more frequently to make that be more relevant to the time it was set in. So, I don't know. Either way, I'm kind of curious how this is going to go down for Hyper and Beanary now, because, like, I'm guessing Beanary's going to stick with Hugh. I don't know if Patrick is going to be the right call for Garfield. What do you think?
I mean, yeah, like, he could switch to Pat, but it's just, like, it depends how comfy Hyper is against Patrick, which I imagine he's, you know, he has a decent amount of, like, familiarity with the character.
Yeah.
Like, fighting against Patrick's. So, because, you know, Garfield just has juggles for days against characters like Patrick, so...
Understandable.
I can imagine it'd only come out like if he's like really desperate, but I'm not totally sure. I don't think it's a bad choice to stick with you though. Like is
Yeah.
Because I mean that was a very close game last time, so
Yeah, they were relatively close. Like, I'm just curious because, like, I don't know what it's like in Beanary's mind right now when it comes to playing, because I know that they obviously favor Hugh in like 9 times out of 10, but like, I don't know. It's just after I saw that one Patrick pick, it definitely threw me off guard during the set I saw it in. So like, it does make me wonder like what general thoughts must go in Beanary's head to sort of make that inherent decision, especially because like we've seen him in situations like this where he's sent to game 3 and he's perfectly fine just running the set with Hugh, and other times he's just like so fed up with having to deal with Hugh's jank that he just goes with Patrick. So
yeah. But he wasn't even playing necessarily that bad. It's just Garfield is hard sometimes.
Garfield's just a difficult character to deal with.
That's just
It's like owning a real cat.
Exactly. Maybe that was the intent the entire time.
And speaking of a real cat, owning one has appeared to age Beanary 24 years already, and now 42 years.
Percent is by year, like percent is years in this case.
I mean, to be fair, with half the attacks you have to take in this game, you would probably be losing years off your life expectancy.
That's
in real
true.
life. I mean,
and for some moves, I want them back.
Here's the thing. Getting hit with a pie in the face lowers your life expectancy. Clowns have the lowest life of any potential job role in this.
Oh my god.
And speaking of life expectancy, Beanary's life expectancy is pretty low this stock.
Yeah, it's looking like this is the rollback. I think
The
that's what it was.
rollback, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, definitely gonna take that first stock right there and just, you know, like
Yeah.
you could just have big leads as this character.
Oh,
Yep.
just if you needed a reminder of how Hugh's recovery worked.
Just show it off.
Yeah. Oh, they wanted to go for the full 40%, did they?
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, you rarely ever see anyone legitimately get that full 40% off the up special.
Oh,
Well, they tried to go for the Chun-Li kicks. The Chun-Li Super 2. Please, I play fighting games. Don't think I don't.
I already forgot what it was called, like the official title, so it's alright. Sup Bear got a kill. Up 2 stocks. Yeah, this
You
is
created
like,
the official title. How could you forget?
I'm trying to focus on the game. Or something like that.
I mean, speaking of focus, it appears that Hyper's definitely very focused on just ending it right here, right now, because it is looking pretty dire for Beanary in this case.
Yeah, just not letting up with like his with his pies, and it's just his general game plan.
Oh.
Are you serious? It's so weird. Yeah, Hugh Kyo-sen. I forgot like what the exact word like letters were.
That bike has a mind of its own.
Yeah, it just kind of just does whatever sometimes.
That bike is actively being coded in real time by ChatGPT. Like, how many weird things have we seen that bike do this set alone?
All of them. Just everyone. Every weird thing.
Someday this bike is... Oh, wow.
That's gonna
It kills as
kill?
well.
Wow.
And he kills
I didn't-
Poopy for good measure.
I didn't think that would kill. I thought Garfield was too low percent because Garfield can live like a pretty decently long time due to his like weight, and generally just because like he doesn't really he falls out a lot of things like I said earlier.
Yeah, because like Garfield is a character.
Oh wait,
He's on the heavier set of like the middle side, so
wait,
that.
hold on.
Oh,
He might be cooking actually. He's
Oh.
cooking, and
this could
suddenly
potentially be it.
it's really even. It's just Beanary just has to keep up his combos. No
And that was
way.
a really good bit of patience waiting for the upstream.
Yeah. All right, he's in the gamer mode.
He learned what a video game was 10 seconds ago, and he is loving it.
It's like, wait a minute, I'm playing a video game?
I love those.
Oh.
No.
No, not playing a game.
Unfortunate.
Get hit by magic stick. Ow. That was almost a really good comeback though.
It was really good. It showed that Beanary isn't someone you should be counting out in these particular sets.
Absolutely. Oh, congratulations to Hyper for moving on.
Congratulations to Hypercrasher. Congratulations for
Alright, excuse me
winning
1 second.
everything. So, and good games to Beanary as well. Good games. To
Yeah, Beanary has improved so much. Like
Yeah.
it's been really something to see just his progression with this character.
I mean, in general, like seeing the kind of stuff Beanary is capable of with Hugh is honestly just like, I don't know if there are many other character specialists who have done as much work into their character as Beanary has with Hugh. Like, even if Hugh in general is a very tricky character to make work at top level compared to everyone else, seeing what Beanary did with a character people just assumed was like a gimmicky low tier actually ended up like really showing off what Hugh was capable of.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Hugh was honestly not even that bad. It's just that he has issues for sure. Like he's not like top 10 or anything, but he definitely, I feel like if played right, he is not someone to scoff at at all.
It's definitely a case of like people just didn't get him when he first came out, and that's why he was low tier, because he didn't fit what people's perception of like a good character in this game
There's a
was.
reason. Well, there's a reason why people thought that. It's just like he gets hit a lot by like dumb things because he's so tall. He doesn't have good out of block options. His recovery isn't. I mean, it's good, but like it's sometimes it's weird. It's like to deal with, and like mainly he's just combo food. Like that's just his Achilles heel. And just, sometimes you just die to dumb things as that character.
Yeah. Oh, and now we should probably mention the actual like fight that's about to happen, shouldn't we?
Yeah, probably. All right.
Dude.